I do not go along with the Christmas is not pagan crowd, but I also don't go along with the Christmas is pagan crowd. I think that it's best to find a balance in the middle, not because I'm trying to straddle the fence, but because I think that the truth is found in a balance. There are some things about this particular time of the year that have nothing to do with paganism. I do take the position of the calculation theory. I know some people take the history of religions theory. They say that's the older theory, and I disagree. When you look at early Christian writings and they're talking about the birth of Christ, it's all about calculation and not about trying to adopt pagan time. I think they were genuinely trying to figure out when Christ was born. Do I believe Christ was born on December 25th or the winter solstice? I don't know, and neither do you. Nobody knows when he was born. The Bible just doesn't tell us. Despite what people try to say, they try to come up with all kind of things. I absolutely do not believe he was born on a feast day at Sukkot or Passover. Everybody's going in different directions for the census. Everybody's going to their own hometown, not to Jerusalem for the feast. It doesn't make sense at all for it to be a feast day when everybody's going in opposite directions instead of one locality. Luke chapter 2 mentions Passover when Yeshua goes with his parents up to Jerusalem for Passover. It mentions it. Why not mention tabernacles earlier in Luke 2? It just doesn't make sense. It's a messianic myth, right? But that doesn't mean December 25th can be substantiated. I think what took place in early Christianity did not look like Christmas today. Matter of fact, I know it didn't. What took place in early Christianity is Gentile converts came up with the idea of having a feast in honor of the Lord's birth. It's kind of like the Trinity. The Trinity developed in Gentile converts, not in Judaism or Jewish Messianic believers. The earliest feast of the Nativity of our Lord in Christianity was probably just a church service. They may have had a meal and sang songs about the birth of Christ and then a teaching on the Nativity, but that was it. There was no Santa Claus or reindeer or stockings hung by the chimney with care or anything like that. I don't celebrate the modern day Christmas. I'm not going to start celebrating the modern day Christmas. But the fact of the matter is, everything associated with the Christmas season is just not pagan. It can't be substantiated that it's all pagan. Objectively look at the subject. Get rid of your emotions. Listen, and don't Google something and think the first thing that pops up on Google is the truth.